back to my YouTube channel. Today I just wanted to introduce some myofascial release. So I am working towards my 500-hour yoga teacher training, and this is the first course that I've chosen to take. Myofascial release is releasing the fascia around your muscles. So basically, let's say you have your quadricep muscle. There's a thin connective tissue around that muscle and also around each muscle fiber, which is your fascia. When you feel like you have a knot in your muscle, majority of the time it's actually in the fascia. So what we're trying to do with myofascial release is release that fascia instead of releasing deep into the muscles. And this helps promote relaxation in the body and really just hydrates the tissues, keeping your body healthy and at its optimal state. So today I'm going to take you through myofascial release for the hands. What you will need for this video is a ball of some sort, so whether that's a lacrosse ball, a cork ball, a tennis ball, anything you have at home, feel free to grab that now. And then once you have your ball, just make sure you're in a comfortable position. I like to sit on the knees, let them a little bit wider apart, just so I have some pressure of my body weight to press down on the hand when we get there. So let's place the ball down onto the ground. You're going to take the ball right into the center of the hand, so pressing that down, and then opposite hand is going to come on top between each finger, and really just pressing weight into the center of the hand, trying to relax, soften the shoulders, dropping a little further down. And as I said before, try to lean that weight forward. So you don't want to try and force and press here. You just want your weight of the body a little more over the ball. And we'll hold here for 3. Breathe into it. For 2. And 1. Slowly release off of the ball. Now before we go to the next one here, so we're going to place the ball in this space here. So it's called the thumb pad. We're not going on any sort of bone. You want it in that meaty part of the hand. So let's take the ball underneath the thumb pad now. We're just doing a little bit of pressure pointing here. Again, left hand on top of right in between. Let your fingers fold down, so you don't want to keep them super tense. You're going to let them drape over the ball, and again, just press your body weight into that thumb pad area this time. Notice what you're feeling here. You might even feel some sort of sensation going up the forearm, and that's completely fine as long as it's not painful. And we'll take another full breath in. Deep breath out. And carefully backing off. Next point we're going to trigger point is our pinky pad here. So again, not going to any bony areas. You don't want to go on those wrist bones or even up onto the metatarsals and phalanges in the finger. You're going to go right on that meaty part of the pinky pad here, and we're going to hold. So taking the ball to the outer edge of the hand. Again, left hand presses down on top. Lean your body weight forward into the ball. And we'll take 3 breaths. Again, softening those shoulders and just giving into gravity here, really pressing down into the ball. And for this one here, you might feel it go up the outer part of the arm. Again, that's completely fine. Just a little bit of referral pain, nothing too serious. And let's slowly back off of the ball. Now from here, we're going to take our fingers placed down onto the ground, and you're going to roll the ball from that thumb pad all the way to the pinky pad. So you're rolling in a little half circle here, back and forth, back and forth. So I'll go sideways just so you can see a little bit better. My fingers are going to be placed down onto the ground. I'm going to take the ball underneath the thumb pad first, and then I'm just going to roll toward the pinky pad. And I'm going side to side, working out any tension. Noticing in the middle there might be a little bit of grittiness in between. Just going over a little bit of a bony structure there, so notice the difference in textures within your hand. And now making your way back through center. From here, all we're going to do now is take the ball underneath the fingertips, and you're going to roll along the length of the hand, and then come on back. So just doing that a few times, rolling out the hands. You can go as slow or as fast as you wish. And just trying to cover all surface area of the hands. And we're not pressing too hard, a nice medium pressure here. And once you feel you've had enough of the rolling, we're going to start this technique called scribbling. So we're just moving side to side and hydrating the tissues all over the hands. And we'll come back to stillness. Now notice, come to a seated position, any comfortable position here, dropping the hand down, and notice how the right side feels compared to the left. Your right hand may feel more stimulated, heated, hydrated. You may even feel like that right arm is a little heavier or feeling more lengthened as opposed to the left side. And notice the sensations you feel all the way up that right arm. Does it feel different than the left? Just taking a moment here to check in before we switch sides. And begin to blink the eyes open. Let's make our way up to the other side. So coming to that kneeling position if that's comfortable for you. Knees a little bit wide so we have some space for the ball. Again, first point we're going to go to is this right in the middle of the hand. And again, you're going to press down with a medium pressure here and let the fingers fall over the ball. So let's take that ball into the left hand, let the fingers drape over, and now right hand comes on top of left in between the fingers, and let's press our body weight forward into the ball. Just find a nice spot here that works for you. Maybe you're even closing the eyes, dropping the shoulders a little further down, taking a full breath in. Deep breath out, sinking down. And slowly blinking the eyes open. From here, let's take our weight off of the ball. And again, this time we're going to come down to that thumb pad on the left hand. Again, not going towards the finger, right on that meaty portion of the hand. So let's place the thumb pad onto the ball, take fingers over, and then press your weight down. Again, just checking in here. It might feel very different than the other side. I know for me, my left hand is a lot more tight. Just gotta breathe through it. Noticing where you're feeling sensations and holding into that pose. Trying to soften the tissues that are lying on the ball. And slowly backing off. And now we'll take it to our next trigger point, which is going to be our pinky pad. So all along the edge of the hand here. Let's place left hand onto the ball. Make sure you feel comfortable, and then place other hand on top. Again, pressing down gently. We're not going to stay here for too long. Just take about 5 breaths. And trying to soften any unnecessary tension here. Again, notice if those shoulders are hiking up, just drop them down. And breathing through your experience, whatever may be happening in that left hand. And now let's start to shift our weight off of the ball. From here, we're now going to place the fingers down onto the floor, and then you're going to roll from the thumb pad all the way towards the pinky pad, like a little semicircle here, just rolling back and forth along the hand. I'll turn sideways so you guys can see. So let's place the fingers onto the floor, take the thumb pad onto the ball first, and we're going to roll from that thumb pad all the way towards the pinky pad. This side might feel a little awkward to do if you're not left-handed. Just carefully moving forward and back here, really stimulating the tissues, And you can go as fast or as slow as you wish. Once you go over that middle section, just notice the change in texture. There's nothing wrong there. Just a completely different sort of connective tissue. And then once you've finished rolling from thumb pad to pinky pad, let's make our way into the rolling from the fingertips all the way to the heel of the hands. Make sure you have a little bit of space. Fingertips come onto the ball first. You're going to roll from fingertips to the palm, all the way to the heel of the hand, and then bring the ball back. Again, fingertips, palm of the hand, heel of the hand, and just continue to roll. Again, you can go as slow or as fast as you wish. Just make sure you're trying to cover all surface area of the hand. Remember to get that thumb as well. And now coming back through center, we'll come into that scribbling technique. So light pressure here, and we're just going to move the ball all the way around the hand. Kind of like you're scribbling on a piece of paper. We're doing that with our hand on the ball. And then slowly begin to release. We'll come into a comfortable seat, and again, closing the eyes here. Now noticing how that left side feels compared to the right. The change that's happened within the fingers, hand, wrist, and maybe even the forearm. You may feel energized. Your tissues may feel lengthened. And checking in if that one arm feels heavier than the other, or one arm feels longer than the other. Just taking in your experience. There's no wrong way to feel here. Myofascial release is about observing your own body and becoming an interactive practice. So there's no wrong or right. It's just based on your experience of what we did with that sort of releasing techniques. And slowly blinking the eyes open. We'll take hands in prayer. Take a cleansing breath through the nose. Sigh out the mouth. I hope you guys enjoyed this first myofascial release practice, and I hope your hands are feeling nice and healthy. If you have any requests for next video, please let me know, and I'll be sure to get those requests in. Have a great rest of your day. Be sure to subscribe and comment below.